What's up, Aries? Welcome to your July 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, okay? And it's not going to hit home for all of you guys, so definitely check out your other signs to see if they make a little bit more sense, okay? Thank you for being here. If you are new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you are returning, what's up? Thank you for coming back. All right, let's just chat because I don't want to lose anything. Please excuse me. Mercury is retrograde. I get super tongue-tied during this time, so just if I say something wrong, just, work with me. Pivot with me, please. Okay, so I've already pulled your cards for this month, Aries. And you guys, out of the 9 I pulled, 2 major arcana being the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So I will say there's opportunity for love coming in, especially for those of you guys who may be single and ready to mingle. Could be connecting with a Gemini, could be connecting with a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or what's the other one? Scorpio, right? Could be connecting with anybody. But I do want to say that there are a lot of things happening, a lot of things changing. This is a month of big change too. And it's interesting that we got the Wheel of Fortune showing up here because we are having a Capricorn full moon eclipse happening actually at the end of this week. And so for you guys, that's going to be tapping into and affecting your like house of like career and fame and like honor, that kind of thing. And like just how you guys are viewed and how you carry yourself in a career aspect. So there's a lot going on with jobs with you guys. 7 of Swords is actually what's sitting at the bottom of the deck. And interesting because, okay, traditionally this could be a card of thievery, right? Someone who is a liar, a cheater, they steal, someone who's being sneaky, right? But it is a 7. Sevens all have to do with like it's a really spiritual number and going in deep within inner questing. So it can be about like strategy moving forward. I think you guys are being very strategic this month. You also have the King of Swords that popped up too. So what I will say is with you guys starting out with the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, especially looking at these 2 cards, 4 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles, it just feels like you guys are maybe, I don't know, you're finding yourself being very dissatisfied with certain things, and you're not in the wrong. It's almost like you guys are at a place where you know your worth and you're just not settling for anything less. So especially in terms of like job stuff where maybe there have been a couple offers on the table. I know a lot of you guys, it feels like you've maybe passed up certain things that seemed like maybe they were going to be great on the outside, but there was something about it that wasn't balanced or didn't seem fair. That's very, very important to you guys. So there could be a delay, especially in terms of if you are someone who is looking for employment. Because I think a lot of you guys have been struggling with exactly where it is that you want to be and what it is that you want to do, right? Hangman is that energy that is stagnant, yes, but it also causes us to look at things from a different perspective. So if you are confused about something, if you are curious about something, maybe this is a time to be researching things so you can look at things differently, be informed, right? And I think a lot of you guys really with this Hangman in terms of looking at things from a different perspective, you guys are realizing that you want, I think, different things than you maybe thought of before. Maybe it's the things that you thought you would naturally always turn away are the things that are kind of looking, appetizing at this moment. And the things that maybe you thought that you would just love are like, wait a minute. But balance is key. I do love seeing this because this makes me feel like those of you guys who have been giving to situations or people and you've been feeling like you haven't been getting anything in return, this is a time where I think you're going to be getting a little bit of help and a little bit of balance going on. Things are going to be very reciprocal. And really, if they're not, I think that you guys will be cutting those things or people out. Aries, you guys talk a lot about what you won't what you won't accept, but you guys, and this is no shade because look, we all have our things. From a Libra perspective, so from someone who can see your shadow self very clearly perspective, right? Just like you guys can see mine. you guys will say sometimes that you won't take certain things, won't stand for certain things, all while you're still sitting there standing for them, taking them, saying that you won't take them, right? But this is a time where instead of, because it's like, it's hard to let go of the fight, the argument, right? You get an Aries in a spot where you say something stupid and Aries is ready to pounce on you. It's really hard for sometimes you guys to pull back, right? But now it feels like this is a time where it's like rather than winning, you would just rather be peaceful, right? So I think you guys are learning how to kind of balance out, especially in terms of your temperament. And we got the Knight of Cups that's showing up here too, right? So being more, number one, being slower to anger, right? Being a little bit more compassionate, having a little bit more empathy, looking at things from a different perspective. I just feel like you guys are working on, instead of letting those things bother you to the point where you're going to react, I think you guys would rather just cut out, which is really, really interesting that I'm feeling this way because, Mars is now in your sign, which that is your planet, right? But I think what that brings out in a lot of people is a lot of agitation. A lot of people are going to be quick, with the mouth ready to pop off. But I see that you guys are like making a conscious decision to kind of just, no, I just won't deal with it. Oh, I don't need to argue with you. Like, I really don't care about winning this argument. I'm going to speak my truth. Ace of Swords, I'm just going to bounce. Or you could bounce. Just, we're done with this, right? So I do really, really like that. And what it comes down to is I think a lot of you can feel that you're right there on the cusp of something new and a big change happening. And it's like you guys kind of know intuitively that you really don't have time to waste on that, Nine of Wands is clarifying the King of Swords. Now, King of Swords is, whenever we're talking about kings, we're talking about someone who's reached a level of mastery, right? Swords, we're talking about communication, thought process, all of that. This is someone who's very smart, very logical, very analytical, not someone who uses so much emotion in the decisions, right? They're not gonna run off of emotions. You're not gonna catch them slipping in that kind of way. But when we see it with this Nine of Wands here, we do have this kind of sense of fear because a Nine of Wands person is someone who's gone through struggle. It's someone who's got their head banged up, right? There's nothing you can tell this Nine of Wands person about a hard time because they've seen and gone through it all and they know that they can survive. So it's almost like you guys are taking all the experiences that you guys have had in the past that have hurt you or whatever, and instead of trying to fight it, you guys are just cutting it out, right? So like if you really trusting this month, if there's something that doesn't feel right, it just isn't, right? And I think you guys are really being true to that instead of trying to stay there and put up the fight for it. You do have the Queen of Cups coming up here too. So I think there is a lot about needing to trust your gut. And again, with this Cancer season helping us out here, this is a really good time to tap into your intuition. Now, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. I love that you got the Wheel of Fortune actually sitting in your external factors, so your environment, right? So I think there's a lot of room for opportunity coming your way. Again, because we've got so much shining on your 10th house with that full moon Capricorn eclipse, there might be some adjustments in terms of work. So like, let's say if you were looking for a job, this might be where you guys actually find something or hear back from somebody or, decide you're going to move forward in something, elevate to something, right? Wheel of Fortune is all about that elevation. It's about we finish this cycle and now we're on to level 2 or whatever. Now, King of Wands is clarifying this. So yeah, King of Wands energy, he's very, again, kings are all about being the masters of their suit. We're talking about Wangs. This is somebody who's about their action. Now, this could be someone stepping in to kind of help you with an opportunity. This is fire energy, though. So Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. This person is creative. This person is a go-getter. They're confident, right? This is the guy in the room that you want to be around. I mean, look at him. He's fine even in this card, okay? Just saying. But I think there's opportunity coming up here for you guys. And then you've got the Hierophant card at the bottom of the deck right now. So yeah, especially as it pertains to jobs, some of you guys might be falling into some opportunities, especially if you are unemployed or looking for just something new at this time, especially if the things that you were working with or doing just weren't satisfying to you, right? If you were feeling like this Four of Cups person right here, I think there's an opportunity in terms of that. Now we got the Hierophant card. So this can talk about institutions, could talk about government, community, tradition. It could talk about marriage too. So there's opportunity for some of you Sagittarius, or I'm sorry, for some of you Aries, maybe you're going to meet a Sagittarius because I said that. For some of you Aries to hook up with a Sagittarius or another Aries or another, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be, but if this is a person that's coming in to help you, what I will say is they're handsome, they're charming, or they're beautiful. They're fun, they're spontaneous, they're about business though. They take action. This isn't someone who sits back and lets things happen, which of course Aries, you guys totally appreciate because y'all can't stand a lazy somebody who's just, you know what I mean? Like, don't tell me you want to do something when you're not going to go and do it. It doesn't even make sense to you guys, right? So, Queen of Cups energy. Again, she's super intuitive. This is someone who is very kind, right? This is someone who's very balanced emotionally. Divine feminine energy all over the place. Now, with this, you are given the Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity rooted in something stable and real. I love the Ace of Pentacles. It's probably my favorite ace because I know whether this is money coming in or a relationship coming in, people coming in, this is something that is solid, that I can believe or that I can trust, right? So again, there's a big opportunity for you guys in terms of feelings, in terms of love, that maybe you'll be meeting somebody, could be meeting somebody through work opportunity or while they're at work, or while you're at work, something like that. But this is something that you can trust. It's grounded. I feel like your intuition's telling you so. We got the Ten of Swords, which is the end of the sufferings, right? Ten of Swords is we are ending that cycle and moving on to a new one. So there's a lot of cards here, a good amount, that talk about cycles and the beginning of them and the ending of them, right? A lot is shifting right now, but I think it's really, 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 really good. I just want to make sure that you guys are shifting your feelings and thoughts about it if you are leaning more negative right now, right? Oof. New journeys. So you got the Fool card. Again, ending, beginning. Fool card requires risks. Fool card requires moving forward and packing light. You can't take your old drama. You can't take this old pain. You can't take all these swords with you to the next level. So some of you guys have something coming. I think your challenge might be a little bit of holding back here. Four of Pentacles is when we're holding on to things that we value, right? Because we're afraid that, we could be afraid of a million things. We could be afraid we're going to lose it. We could be afraid it's going to get hurt. We could be afraid it's going to be damaged. We could be afraid of anything. But this is kind of like that hold back energy. So yeah, a lot of you guys who are single, I just feel like someone might be coming in right now and I don't know. It looks like it could be a pretty good opportunity. I mean, we got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Fool card. We've got the Lovers here. Let's dissect this. Lovers is Gemini energy. Four of Pentacles. That Four of Pentacles fell out. So yeah, you guys holding back. Let me pull another one. Lovers is beautiful because it's not about just love in a relationship. It's about love for the world, love for self. Strength card. Okay, so that's Leo energy. Might be connecting with a Leo here. Might be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Might be significant Leo season, right? Strength card. Maybe this is when you guys will be falling into meeting this person. So that would be end of this month, right? Nine of Cups. I love that you guys got this because this is about your happiness, right? Independent of anybody else. This is about your fulfillment. This is about you being emotionally in a good place. Six of Wands. Victory. Okay, Aries, you guys have something big and really, really beautiful coming towards you. And I know you guys, I don't know, it just feels like going into this month, some of you guys might be feeling a little bit pessimistic, like, oh yeah, whatever, I'm tired. But I feel like you have something new coming in. Now, what's interesting is the last card of the spread is the Five of Cups, but then clarifying it is you got the Two of Wands. Five of Cups is the energy of missing someone. I don't necessarily feel like this is you guys, though. This could be someone, I feel like, who is missing you. Especially if you were dealing with a water sign in the past. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be someone who they are feeling guilty and missing things that happened in the past. But also, there might be emotions that kind of come up this month in terms of missing someone. But ultimately, I think you guys are doing everything brand new. Two of Wands is like making the plan to do something new, take new action, go on a new mission, and then look, bottom of the deck, Magician, right underneath that, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you guys have a new cycle of something happening. For some of you guys, this is deeply connected to your career. For others of you, this is really, really about a relationship forming or something being kind of reborn, right? In terms of this Fool card, this would be like taking the risk, trying something new, you know, like maybe incorporating new things into the relationship, spicing it up in some type of way. But there's a lot of shifting going on. And I do feel like you guys are going to be feeling a little bit resistant, a little bit nervous about it going, you know, in the beginning. But as long as you're being very direct with what it is that you want and not entertaining things. So like not even entertaining an argument. If someone says something stupid to you, okay, whatever, you can have it, and just moving on rather than having that back and forth, because I feel like that really drains your energy that you could be using towards you know? So there's a lot of that going on this month. But this is actually really beautiful because a lot of you guys, especially towards the end of the month, going into that Leo season, you might be meeting someone really, really significant. Now, two cards popped out. We've got No More Complaining and Deservingness, okay? Now, No More Complaining says, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. I know that's right. And then you got Deservingness. It says, you are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Right? So knowing that you deserve all that's coming towards you, all these beautiful blessings, these beautiful people who want to come into your life and elevate that, knowing that you deserve them, you deserve this. It brings it in sooner, it brings it in faster. Now, you've also got two Romance Angels cards. So you've got Trust and Attraction. Okay. Trust says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Yes. And then Attraction says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Again, so whether you're single or if you're someone who's already in a relationship and it's a time that you're feeling like you're kind of having to spice things up, the more you're feeling you and the more you're in like just a good positive vibe and energy, the more that you're attracting that romantic love from your partner, and you guys can use that to propel your relationship forward. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can email me at shesvibetarot@gmail.com. Go to my About tab. You can look at my menu of services so you already know what kind of reading you want to get. And we will get the ball rolling for you, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.